Hello students, I hope you are doing well in your studies. So let us continue with the chapter local government. In the previous lecture, we have discussed what is the meaning of local government, what is its significance, when it came into existence, what is 73rd and 74 amendment. So 73rd and 74 amendments, they are basically related to the rural area and urban area. We have discussed in detail about the 73rd amendment, that is related to rural government. Actually the 73rd amendment, that is as it is, the provision of 73rd amendment, they are as it is in our 74th amendment, except a few changes. That is, it is related to urban areas and the 73rd is related to rural area. So let me repeat again what are the provisions under 73rd amendment. First of all, we have discussed about the reservation under 73rd amendment. So in under 73rd amendment, there is 1/3 seats they are reserved for female, reservation for SC, BC and ST also is made. Then we have state government has to establish state election commission, which will be an autonomous body, means they will work free and fair manner. There will be no authority on this state election commissioner. In fact, the election commissioner at central level, that will also not have any control on state election commission. Next we have, in 5 years, within 5 years, the state government has to establish state finance commission also. Then today we will discuss this 74th amendment. So first of all, we should learn, so what is that 74th amendment. The 74th amendment is related to urban area. So as per the census of 2011, and urban area, metro city to like Delhi, Bombay, we can easily identify, but sometime smaller towns or small cities are difficult to identify. So as per census of 2011, an area which is having population of 5,000 and more than 75% population of that area, that should be engaged in non-agriculture activities, and density of population should be 400 per more than 400 people per square kilometer. That area is identified as urban area. So all the provisions of 73rd amendment, they are as it is mentioned in 74th amendment, except the states list of subject. As per our 73rd amendment, some 29 subject of state list. So what is state list? You have studied in the previous classes that we have union list, we have state list, we have concurrent list, we have residuary list. So state list is a list of subject on which state government is entitled to form laws. So some of the subject from the state list, now they are transferred to the local government. So as per the 11th schedule, they are transferred to the rural area, and as per the 12th schedule, they are transferred to urban area, that is 74 amendment. So that is all about the chapter. So dear student, after studying this local government, we have find out that for a successful functioning of democracy, decentralization is mandatory, and decentralization can be practiced with the help of this local government. So if we will have a comparison with some other countries, so there is one example which is mentioned in your books, that is example of Bolivia. That is a country of Latin America, and that is doing very well in the local government. So we should learn from the example of Bolivia how they are practicing it in a better way. Moreover, this local government, they have empowered our female. Earlier the female were not involving in the political activities, but by the provision of reservation in the local government, now the women of local areas, they are coming forward to involve in policy, and that is very good initiative, and that through that way we can empower our women. One more thing about this local government, what we find that there is a drawback related to local government. There is a lack of funds. Every institute or every organ of government, they need money, but our local government, most of the time they are dependent on central government, state government. So financial autonomy should be increased in case of local government, so that they can involve in more policies and they can make more welfare schemes like agriculture, irrigation, public distribution system, this primary education, rural electrification. So the employment, these problem can be resolved at local level if the more funds and more money will be provided to local government. So dear student, this is all about the chapter. If you have any doubt, you can note down your doubts and you can ask in the class. And one more thing, you should know the name of the election commissioner of India as well as the election commission of our state Haryana. Who is the mayor of Karnal, who is the president of Jila Parishad. You should also aware of those questions, because they will enhance not only your general knowledge, they will help in building a base for political science, and that is good. Okay, bye bye, see you.